Today we are giving the chickens a watermelon treat. All 15 of them came out to get them. But while we're out here, let's go ahead and give a tour of our chicken coop. So we'll go ahead and start from one of the gate entrances. It's right near our garden. But you walk through the garden on this little path and you get to the gate that we use most often. So once you walk in through the gate, you can kind of see the big giant area that they have to run around. Here's the coop, and they have this huge fenced in area. There are these rollers on the top of the fence that the previous owners had put in to prevent dogs from climbing up. So I'm kind of just hoping it helps prevent a lot of animals from trying to jump the fence here. Along the side of the fences, I do have a couple of these bobblehead owls. Not sure how helpful it is, but as told, they help to keep some of the other hawks and other sky predators away. There's another gate entrance over here. This one's a double gate, so we could bring in like a lawnmower for there if we ever needed to, our riding lawnmower. And on this side of the chicken coop is just filled with a bunch of bushes and trees, and this seems to be the chickens' favorite area. They are in there searching for bugs and making little tunnels pretty much all day because it's nice and shaded and stays cool. There's a couple of blackberries bushes in here, and I've seen a couple of them pecking at that. A lot of honeysuckle through here. I think I saw a couple of mulberry trees and this giant poplar tree. But that is probably the chickens' favorite area to be, is just climbing through there, searching for bugs. You can see them back in there now. And eating watermelon. So here is the coop itself. We had found this canopy back on the back portion of our land, so we brought it in here just to give them some more shaded area when we had them fenced into a little smaller spot for the first week or so. But we built this ramp to go up into the chicken coop, and we bought this automatic chicken coop door, and we can set what time it opens and what time it closes. Right now we have it set to open at 8 a.m. and it closes at 9 p.m. Surprisingly, the chickens have been really good at going in all by themselves since day one of being out here. They've gone in there and at night, and it closes with them in there. I did install 2 fans for some ventilation. This fan at the bottom blows in cool air from the outside, and then the fan at the top blows out hot air from inside the coop. It's all solar wired. We had a windstorm the other day which kind of made these wires come down over the fan, so I'll have to tack that back up. But both the chicken coop door and the fans are solar powered. You'll see their little solar panels that we mounted up here. On the back side, we installed a screen door. Come winter, we're gonna put another door over that one. That'll kind of close it off a little more if it's cold. But for now, this has been doing a great job. This is the locking system we chose. Just doing a carabiner. I figured a raccoon couldn't get that off, so it works out pretty well. But nice thing is we can open this and we can close it. Just yesterday I had it open and put a little bucket here and just scooped out all the straw that we're using as the bedding for now. And it was a really easy cleanup. So let's look inside the coop, which hopefully my lighting will adjust. So on this side we have the roosting bars. It looks like they must be using them somewhat. They're covered in poop, but for the most part, some of them are still little and they kind of just cuddle up in a corner. But those roosting bars seem to work pretty well. On this side I have my nesting boxes once they start laying. Right now I have 4 of them. I used milk crates that I cut off the sides, and right now I just have the straw in there. We have a bunch of straw that was left over and it's worked pretty well for the bedding right now. I do have a large 5-gallon bucket of food and a 5-gallon bucket of water in here for them. But we also still have the small ones from when they were in their brooder, and they seem to like to eat out of those the best. So we've just been putting the smaller water out here, but they can also come in here for the larger ones if needed. Let me shut this and come around to the other side of the coop where the nesting boxes are. So once the chickens start laying eggs, I've created some windows to make it easier to grab some of these eggs. So as you can see, I can reach right in here and have access to the nesting boxes. So if I need to pick out eggs, I can do so. And so far, these have not been any issues with the type of locks we've used. But there's 4 separate windows. And yeah, we haven't had any kind of pests out here opening them, so should be pretty pest proof. And there you have it. That's our chicken coop area where our chickens get to live their best life.